Alright, so today is the 22nd of December 2022, and this is going to be episode 1 of a little series I'm going to do for the rest of the year, I think. That's what, about a week, yeah, a week of episodes. And I'm just going to go and kind of recap the year, kind of tie a bow on some things and explain what's left open, stuff like that. In the background, you have me playing some really bad Apex. It's been way too long since I've played Apex, and you can kind of tell it in some of these clips. There's a lot of doing nothing. There's some like dropping and beating and stuff like that, like clipped in here. So like, it's not like I said, it's definitely not like my best Apex gameplay, but I don't know. I kind of want to get back into it. That's gonna be a goal question mark for 2023. Like, you know, it's a gaming goal, right? So if you fall short of it, oh no, I didn't. You know, there's so little consequence. You know, it's not like I'm on pro level and this is gonna like disqualify me from X, Y, or Z tournament. So as we speak, it is currently evening. The winter storm that was gonna hit hasn't fully hit yet. I'm just gonna pull up the weather radar. But because it's, you know, because the winter storm is here, I didn't. Right. So today is Thursday. Normally I'd go swimming in the evenings on the Thursday, but because of the winter storm that's happening right now, I went and swam in the morning. So it was 5:45. I woke up. Ooh, let's see this radar. So it's projecting.
Contact with hostile. Cancel that. Replicator enter in orbit.
Okay.
Opening fire.
So what's that? It's about maybe 9 o'clock is when it's really gonna hit. This doesn't look like it's really gonna hit me until like late. Either that or I don't understand exactly where I am in relation to Lansing and Detroit, but I have a pretty good idea of where I am. Yeah. Alright, well, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't urgent, you know, maybe I could have gone swimming in the evening today, but nope. I woke up at 5:45 and went out to the pool. I was actually surprised by how many people were awake at that time swimming. Each lane had 2 people in it. And I was there. I was able to swim a mile, which is kind of the goal that I try to hit whenever I'm swimming. Try to get in at least the distance, if not the speed. I don't know, my speed is pretty bad, honestly, right now. But you know, hey, I don't have any like, you know, mutes that I gotta get ready for, you know. And I'm kind of fine being a little bit slow
for a minute,
at this moment.
Recharging my shields. I'm hurt. Using a Phoenix kit.
Yeah. So that was today. I got back home. I went and played a lot of hours of Apex. A couple people hopped in, said hi. Once I gotten enough, you know, stuff, gameplay recorded and stuff, I went to edit the Horizon video. That's gonna pop up. That's already popped up by the time of me recording my voice here, and by the time this video goes up. So I think the title was pretty clever. I called it "In the Company of Corruptors." And I think that's just a nice little pun on that phrase, "in the company of." I'm not gonna go and spoil it, just in case you care to watch that episode. Yeah, and then after that, I went and cut my hair. I got a new pair of clippers because my old pair, like the lever on the side, is pretty busted. Like I need to hold it down, otherwise the metal contact in there decides gonna go on the fritz, and then I'll just go turn on off on off on off, just depending on how
Need to recharge my shields.
the metal of the lever that activates it, you know, how it's sort of jammed up against the other metal components and stuff is gonna make contact or not make contact. So depending on that, like it's just on the fritz, I think is a way to go and express that. So so I got a new pair of clippers. The problem is the guards for this new pair of clippers don't really fit it very well, so they're constantly coming off. So if it's not one thing, it's the other, right? But I was able to go and cut my hair. It came out okay, but you know, nobody needs to see me for like a week and a half.
What happened?
I think not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after is my first day back at work, and that's the first people who will be seeing me. Unless there's some surprise party that's happening, or I decide to go stop by the place or something like that for New Year's or whatnot, right? But other than that, you know, so there's a little bit of time for the hair to kind of adjust and grow back in, because I definitely am no expert when it comes to clipping hair.
30 seconds. Catching myself up.
So yeah, one of the guards in this set is like a 1.5 inch, so I took that to the top. So the longest hairs on my head right now are 1.5 inch. But I basically buzzed down the sides, cleaned up the back a lot, I hope. And then it's just a matter of, you know, the guards, the different like lengths that I use, you know, forming a good gradient on the fade on the sides. And matching the back particularly well. So, you know, that kind of just determines how good the haircut is. And then I went to cook some fried rice. I wanted to go and kind of get a huge, a big chunk of like food stuffs in the fridge, just in case power goes out. You know, I'm not expecting it to. I'm not hoping, you know, it does, but for all I know, power could go out. I went and bought like sandwich meat and bread and stuff like that this past week in preparation as well. So I have some like cold food, if that makes sense, cold meals. I'm actually a little bit concerned about Roxy's food though. I did not pick up stuff for her yesterday. I probably should have done that. She'll probably have enough for the next couple days, but I might have to go. It might be a good idea to go out tomorrow and pick up more stuff. Though I don't know how cooperative this one is going to be. But yeah, when cooking, I discovered that my my sink is leaking pretty badly. So my kitchen sink. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know how long it's been going on. I ran the dishwasher earlier today, and that probably wasn't the cause of the problem, because the water didn't start leaking until like I started washing out some of the dishes for the fried rice. So I think it's just the sink. So I sent in a maintenance request, and then it's just going to be a matter of hoping that I'm going to be willing to fulfill a maintenance request, you know, on a Friday in the middle of winter storm for me. You know, like I have running water from, you know, the bathroom.
You're good.
You know, I don't need to
at?
necessarily use the
Oh, you got
kitchen
'em?
sink,
Okay.
but still, that's a little bit
Should we come up and have
infuriating.
them?
A little bit infuriating there. So yeah, that was just today. But like I said, I kind of wanted to use this series as a kind of wrap up to 2023, and then the last couple episodes, I think I'll go and kind of look forward to. Did I say 2023, 2022, and then this, and then towards the end, I want to go and kind of look forward to 2023. So I don't know if there's like a theme to go around the year. I haven't done like enough like sort of analysis, but big events, April, May, I think is um, when things kind of started out going okay. Or up until then, it was a little bit rough. I guess in January or January, February, I was kind of integrating myself into my new role at Ford with the seats team,
Come down, come down, come down.
and there were a couple positives there. But at the same time, like I was going into the office a couple times, and that was boring. I wasn't doing anything there.
Run, run.
And then there was a couple of times where, well, I got my work phone. At one point,
Need to recharge my shields.
Charging up my shields.
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
Oh, where was I? Sorry, I was replying to a message on Discord. January, February, yeah, and then work phone. But after that, like work with the Seas team started
45
becoming
seconds.
mundane,
You can
as
try
I
it, fuck
realized.
He's got reds. He's behind the tree.
I don't know, like that February is when things started going weird, and then Kay, my manager, got laid off. I let go in like April. And like by that time, the exciting project that I had been working on.
Down that one.
Recharging my shields.
Oh, check me back.
Also spotted. 10 seconds. The ring's close.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this line.
So, yeah, April, spring things started going on a downturn, but Sean went and pointed me to Meetup again,
Catching myself up.
and that's when I reconnected with that's when I connected with the Ann Arbor Adventure Club. And that kind of turned my whole year around, right? I started going and playing volleyball regularly, and that, is this whole bunch of social aspects, meeting people, and then there's of course the fact that I'm playing volleyball again, which is the first time since high school, since college, since undergrad really. 'Cause, I mean, there were a couple of games I guess I did play in 2021 and 2020. To the COVID years, I think we'll go just kind
Run in,
of
run
slap
in.
that label on them, but
Sorry, Yamish.
overall, yeah.
I mean,
So yeah, that was good. I started door dashing a whole lot more there.
I'm taking shots.
So while I was definitely burning more calories, I was consuming a whole lot more. So
I can
I
drop.
think I gained more weight than I
one.
lost from that little
Over here.
transition.
Need to recharge my shields.
Yeah, and then there was the climb set back in
Yep.
Getting shot at.
back in the summer, where we were playing a lot of Valorant ranked. Took that
I
trip
wish
to
they would
Scotland.
fucking
That was
fight each other,
great.
dude.
I loved it there.
Shake a leg. We've only got a minute.
And then I got laid off towards the end of August.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That was a kind of turbulent, tumultuous time, I guess.
Looks like some people
I
have been
didn't
there.
really.
Recharging.
I felt lost, and at the
cracked.
same time, like the world was kind of at my oyster, or the world was my oyster, and I kind of could do what I
Shield battery here.
do what I
Shields here.
wanted with it, I had this crazy idea to road trip across the country.
Charging on my shields.
Yeah, so they just rezzed.
Dropship incoming.
Well, looking back,
Really?
here I am, still in Canton,
That's
Michigan.
stupid.
Well, I say still. I moved to Canton, Michigan, so 20 minutes north, and that was a whole tumultuous time. September was a lot of, job apps and stuff like that, and deciding, am I leaving? Should I stay or should I go?
As much as the next guy.
October was dealing with moving and getting to
Reloading.
here, orientation that bled into November,
Enemy spotted.
and then in November, trip to Chicago for Thanksgiving, and I don't want to call it a fiasco, but you know, I had to get drunk a lot, or I drank a whole lot more than I usually do, and that
Enemy over there.
it was amusing, but at the same time, you know, there was a stress with moving. Then I had got sick for like 2
How much do you
weeks.
want?
Good work.
In there's meeting the Canton volleyball team, the really good team. And yeah, now December's come around and I'm not leaving. So we're coming up close to the end of the video. I'm kind of just gonna sign off, but yeah, that's kind of just the overview. I'm gonna go in depth into each of these little aspects, break the month up a little bit.
GG, bro.
Or break the year up a little bit into different sections for the next couple videos and kind of talk about different things like my creativity, like my videos that I'm making, gaming goals for the next year, stuff like that, right? Yeah, but this is kind of episode 1 of 2022 in review. Thank you for listening. It means a lot.